Hello, friends. I hope that you are well. My name is Terrell Lloyd, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Director of Children and Family Ministries here at the Church of the Good Shepherd. And it is my supreme hope that you have enjoyed this week's virtual, first ever Vacation Bible School here at the Church of the Good Shepherd. I hope that you've enjoyed the crafts, you've enjoyed the lessons taught by your amazing teachers, that you've made in fellowship with friends that you knew and didn't already know, and that most importantly, you realize that God's love truly is everywhere, but most importantly, it lives in you. So today, I'm actually going to read the very last story in our story time. And I'm going to read one of my favorite books that will actually go along with the lesson that I'm teaching you earlier in the day. So I hope that you thought about just how wonderfully and fearfully you have been made in the image of God, who loves you and who makes no mistakes, that you see and recognize your divine brilliance and the possibilities that were meant to come through you. And so today I'm going to read one of my favorite books, When God Made You. And that book is by Matthew Paul Turner and David Castro. And so my hope is that you will sit back and enjoy while I read to you one of my favorite books. I read this book to my niece too. So let us begin. You, when God made you. God made you all shiny and new. An incredible you. A you all your own. A you unlike anyone else ever known. Because we're all created uniquely in the image of God. An exclusive design, one God refined. You're perfectly crafted, one of a kind. Because when God made you, somehow God knew that the world needed someone exactly like you. You. God thinks about you. God was thinking of you long before your debut. From the very beginning, amid history and time, you, little one, never left God's mind. And we see our little friend with her beautiful braids, looking at her teddy bear. Yes. God imagined your eyes, your head shape and size, and knew what you'd look like when you felt surprised. God pictured your nose, all 10 of your toes, the sound of your voice. God had it composed. The lines on your hands, your hair, every strand. God knew every detail like it was all planned. And we see our friend looking in the mirror at herself and looking at her nose and looking at her 10 fingers and 10 toes. Out of billions of faces from cultures, all races, people God made from all different places. God knew your name, your picture is framed. God's family without you would not be the same. So many times we need to recognize the world would be a different place without who we are and who we've been created to be. Because when God made you, this much is true. The world got to meet who God already knew. And look at the pictures, all of the diverse people. And there's animals. But the truth is that when God made you, God knew you. And the rest of us got the chance to meet you. You, when God sees you, God delights in what is and sees only what's true. That you, yes, you, in all of your glory, bring color and rhythm and rhyme to God's story. And we see our friend We see our friend with another friend, and it looks like they're in the park and they're playing with a flower together. So, be you, fully you, a show-stopping review. Live your life in full color, every tint and every hue. Discover, explore, have faith, but love more, and learn and relearn all that God made you for. Use your talents and your passions, those gifts that God fashioned. Think up ideas and then put them into action. And we see our friend with her paints, and we see her using her creativity. And the truth is that God gave us all a gift to be a blessing to the world. Have you stopped to think about what your gift is to the world? You should, because you are a blessing. Because God loves your creating, your true self displaying, when light on in the inside through art is portraying, when you make believe the stories conceived, the heroics, the magic, those tricks up your sleeve. Look at our friend having fun. Looks like she's drawing on like cement, or she's creating something in the park. But all of you is important to God. When you dance alone, spinning like a cyclone, being whoever, whatever, in a world all your own. And it looks like our friend is painting the clouds. Isn't that a beautiful vision? Think about yourself painting the clouds. God smiles, and here's why. It's the spark in your eye. A familiar reflection shines bright from the inside. Beloved, you are the apple of God's eye. You make God smile every time you are yourself. Because when God made you and the world oohed and awed, in heaven they called you an image of God. And you are just that, each and every one of you, beautifully, wonderfully made in the image of God. You, when God dreams about you, God dreams about all that in you will be true. You see our friend still painting. It may be that painting is a part of her purpose. It's her gift to the world. That's you. God's you. Will be hopeful and kind, a giver who lives with all heart, soul, and mind. Let me see, our friend's still painting. A dreamer who dreams big and small things, dreams in big and small things. One who keeps dreaming and journeys upstreams. We're all called to be different, and we're all called to walk a different way. Look at our friend. She's doing something amazingly different. And sometimes doing different things can be difficult, but God. A mover, a shaker, a lover of nature. And here's a picture of our friend actually flying on the clouds. A builder of bridges, you, the peacemaker. And I hope this week that you enjoyed our song, It Only Takes a Spark, because the change that we need in the world begins with you. And it only takes one spark, one you. A you who views others as sisters and brothers and lives by these 3 words: love one another. She's still in the clouds in nature. She's riding a bird. That's beautiful. A confident you, strong and brave too, because what she's doing requires for her to be brave. It required her imagination, but it required for her to be brave. You being you is God's dream coming true. And that's true. You being you is God's dream coming true. I like that line. Because when God made you, all of heaven was beaming. Over you, God was smiling and already dreaming. Well, my friends, I hope that you have enjoyed the week. Know that we here at the Good Shepherd, that the Church of the Good Shepherd, love you, all of you. And there's a space for you at Good Shepherd. We would love to have you come visit and fellowship with us. But most importantly, know that we love you. You just as you are. You amazing you. I hope that you have an amazing weekend, and I hope to hear from you. God bless, and thank you.